Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a new one. We're going to be doing a Foundation Friday review. So every Friday I'm going to be reviewing a foundation that I've tried for a week prior, and I'm going to give you my full review on it, and also I'm going to do a tutorial with it. Absolutely. So today's video, you're going to see me talk about it, you're going to see me put on makeup over it, and get my opinion about the foundation. So today's foundation is going to be the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, and the shade I have is number 34 Beige Medium. You will see that it is a little light for me, but it does, as you can see, it did work out once I did the rest of my makeup. So if you're interested in seeing this video, just keep on watching. Bye! Okay, so I went ahead and put on my makeup off camera, just the eye makeup. I used the Juvia Mini Masquerade palette to get this look. Alright, I went ahead and moisturized my face. Now I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face. Now I'm going to be using a combination of two primers today. I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Prime Time and the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. Now with the Marc Jacobs foundation, it is a full coverage. So full coverage on me tends to enhance my pores a lot more, so I want to just try to minimize that as much as possible. So I use where I have large pores is where I like to use the pore minimizing stick, which works amazing. I got this as a sample. I just can't remember which subscription box that I got it from. And the other primer, I'm just going to go ahead and do it on my cheeks and on my forehead area. Alright, so now I went ahead and primed using that primer, which I absolutely love and will repurchase for sure. Now with the pore minimizing stick, I'm going to go ahead and apply it. This is it here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Come on, baby. There we go. So with the pore minimizing stick, I like to just concentrate on where I have the most pores, and that's just right here in this area. My nose. I have freckles, y'all. Look, natural freckles. Can you see? Yeah. You don't see it because I cover them. No, my son has them too. Alright, and here, and I put a lot of this. I feel like I put a lot of it in because I have a lot of pores there. Sucks, but that's what it is. And I know in this area to get greasy. I now have a monitor now, so I can see if I'm out of focus or it's not clear, which is pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of blur that in. Blur it out, or whatever the hell. This is a blurring brush from e.l.f. that I'm using. Just kind of push that into the skin. I think I put a little bit too much of that BH Cosmetics. Just a little too much because it's kind of silicone based. It feels that way, has that feel. And I just want to smooth it out because I don't want my foundation to slide all over the place. Alright. Okay, so now that we've done that, here comes the fun part. Now, this is the Marc Jacobs foundation. And I didn't check to see how many fluid ounces it is. I'm sure it's only a fluid ounce. But it is super full coverage. A little goes a long way, and you're going to see now. Okay, so here it is. Now, this is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. And here it is the applicator. Since I only use it, I'm going to go ahead and just apply it. Now, I've been trying this foundation since last Friday. Today's Friday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I've been using it for a full week, and let's see. So this is pretty much all I put, and you're gonna see why. I probably already put too much, but I like a full coverage, so for me it's fine. The brush I'm going to be using is the Morphe M439 to buff out this foundation, and as you can see, it's a little lighter than what I normally would get. But we're going to fix that with some bronzer. Alright, so here is the Marc Jacobs foundation on my skin right now. Now, again, I did pick a shade that was a little too light for me, but I have been using it all week, and if you've been following me on my Instagram, you see that it does work once I apply bronzer. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so once I go ahead and I apply my bronzer, it will come together a lot. It'll look a lot better, but as it oxidizes, it does starts to match my skin. It's kind of hard to explain it because on camera it looks a little whiter, and then when I'm looking at myself in the mirror with the lights, it looks like it's blending in. So it's I don't know. Go ahead, and even though it's not sticky, I'm going to go ahead and set it anyway, and I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, and I'm in the shade Tan Beige. So it's going to kind of bring that color back into my skin. Okay, I'm going to use the Eco Tools brush. I'm sorry, it doesn't come with names and or numbers, so I'm just going to go ahead and dab it in there lightly and just lightly set my foundation. And I'm not going to set it where I'm going to put under my eyes for the concealer. I just want to set the main parts. Get rid of that white neck I just gave myself. Alright, so now with adding this powder, kind of makes it look a lot better, matching my skin a lot better than when I first started. So, and it doesn't do it way too much, so the bronze is going to help it just a little bit more. For conceal, I'm going to go ahead and use the Tarte Shape Tape to just conceal these dark circles. Alright, so that's it concealed there. I'm not going to do too much on my nose because the foundation is still a little light. So I'm going to go ahead and set that under eye. I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to do a light baking. And I'm just going to brush it off right away, literally right away. I'm noticing as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that I'm getting lines that I never had before, obviously, because I'm in my mid-30s. So lucky me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, with that brush I used to set my foundation, I'm just going to go ahead and just swipe that away lightly. Careful not to do it too hard so that you don't move the foundation. Okay? That's it. That's all I do with my under eye. I don't go crazy. It's just, I'm not looking to highlight. I'm not looking to just conceal a bit of my dark circles. That's it. Now, for bronzing, I'm going to go ahead and use my go-to palette at the moment, which is the Benefit Cheek Parade, which you have to get your hands on. It's amazing. And I tend to grab Hoola, the regular Hoola. I'm going to go ahead and just take my Trish McEvoy bronzing brush, number 37, and go ahead and sweep my cheeks with it. I've started bringing back contour, but I'm just not going to do that in today's video, obviously, but I'm going to do that probably in the next couple videos, maybe when I do another get ready with me, like if I'm going out, I'm going to do that. Now, I am going to give myself a helmet head because, honeys, I got some forehead. I cannot control its hereditary. Thanks, Daddy, for giving me this large forehead. But there's nothing I can do about it. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to give myself helmet head. Okay? It is what it is. I got this beautiful shiner right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. This one came out to party this morning with me. Alright. Oh, I love this bronzer. Oh my goodness, I really, really do. Alright, so now I'm almost done with my helmet. Let me just, a little bit more. Alright, then Sweep it on my other cheek. This hair. Okay, thank you. Take it under the chin. I got this growing in now too. That's new. Well, it doesn't help that I put on some weight, but what are you gonna do? Happy girls like to eat, and I'm a happy girl. And I don't see anything wrong with weight gain. Alrighty. Now, how are you guys liking that? Now, usually I like to just cut this here with some setting powder, which I use with my RCMA powder. It's just in a different container, but this is RCMA. But in most, what I have been doing lately is going into the Hula Light. And I've been just kind of just doing this to it, just sweeping it over underneath it just to give it that cut look, but not necessarily, and it's not too much. It's just perfect color for my skin tone. It's not enough to bronze though. That's the only thing, but it's great to set any areas that you didn't want to set with RCMA or whatever the case is. So I bring that around this area. Okay, that's pretty much it for bronzing that I've been doing lately. Just light bronzing. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just apply some blush. I'm going to go ahead and apply some blush. And I'm going to combine the California, which is this top one here, and this one is Dandelion. So I kind of mix them both and lightly sweep on my cheeks. Just a little bit on my nose and a little bit right here. Just a little. My nose gets so itchy. I don't know if that happens to you guys when you put on your makeup. It's annoying. I don't want you guys to think I have a problem. I don't. It's just I get itchy for some reason when I put on makeup. Alright. So that's done. Alright, that's done. I'm done with my bronzing. I put a little bit of blush. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight the cheekbones. I'm going to be using the Makeup Geek collaboration with Kathleen Lights. And I'm going to use one of my favorite brushes to use for highlighting, which is a Luxie 522. It's a tapered highlighting brush. So I'm going to go ahead and use a combination between these two colors here, Sunlight and Starlight. And apply. Now, if I didn't mention, I do have combo skin, so I do tend to get oily right in the T-zone here. So with this foundation, with the Marc Jacobs, it doesn't break up like a lot of my foundations do in that area. So it's good. It's a really good foundation. I like it. And a little bit on the Cupid's bow. All right. Hello, gorgeous. All right. Okay, there we go. Now I can see it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and sweep. Even though it's a shimmer shade, I just want to put a little bit on the inner corners of the bottom lash line. That's what I use for my inner corners. And just smudge that through. I think I'm going to use a smaller mirror. My mirror is a little too far for me to see it. I think that's the problem. Yes. That was the problem. All right. I love this palette. Now I have hazel eyes, So this makes my eyes pop out that much more. So I love, 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 love. All right, so I'm gonna just stop there with the eyeshadow. Voila, finito. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the MAC Fix Plus. Damn, Daniel, that was a lot. I just felt like saying that. I don't know why I said that. Sorry. All right. Now I'm just, what I like to do is use my beauty blender and just push that setting spray into my face. I find that it's been helping me lately for it to stay and last me all day long, because I do wear makeup to work and I go full face. I go full face, so I like it to just stay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just put some lipstick on. And I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star collaboration with Manny MUA. And this is in the shade Daddy. I love this lipstick so much. Alright, so I went ahead and put on my lipstick, did my lower lash line. Now let's talk about this foundation. Alright, so the Marc Jacobs foundation, in my opinion, is fantastic. The price, I believe I paid $56 for. I paid $56 for it, which I'm not too happy about the price, but is it worth it? Yes. Will I use this for special occasions on nights that I know I'm going to be out for a while? Absolutely. Will it be my everyday foundation? No. It's super full coverage. As you can see, it hit majority of my blemishes, my dark spots. So it's something that I want to kind of hold on to as long as I can, because it is a little pricey. It is pricey. But will I repurchase? Yes, absolutely, I would. Just not right away, because there's so many that I want to try. And for the most part, I have to say the coverage, what I have so far using the Estee Edit for my pores along with this foundation is absolutely amazing. It's a great combination and does not break up my foundation at all. How I leave the house in the morning with this on is the way I come back in the afternoon minus the lipstick. So yes, it is a definite buy. I recommend it. And this is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. So if you are interested, you could pick this up at Sephora. That's where I got this at. And I want to thank you all for watching my video today. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit that button down below to give this a thumbs up. I have an awesome giveaway coming up for Mother's Day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.